Hello and welcome to Get Home Safely Today. My name is Mark, and our mission is your personal protection, safety, and security. One of the things that we all have in common is that from time to time, we're going to take a fall. And nothing good really comes out of a fall. It can be very scary, happens very fast, and while we're falling, it's kind of a little unreal until that sudden deceleration trauma there at the very bottom when we hit the ground. And that's where we get hurt. Wrists, elbows, knees, front of your face, your head. So we just collectively call that the bony parts. And so when we take a fall, one of the things we want to do is try to avoid hitting any of those parts. We call that a break fall. And we're going to start off very easy. Instead of from this height, which is very difficult to do as a beginner, we want to be down low where we can be very comfortable. Today's is going to be a squatted, from a squat position, side break fall. So just like our previous ones, except for being a little higher, I want to smell the roses. So don't let that intimidate you too much. It is a little more of a fall. You notice that I stuck my leg out straight in the air. And the reason for that is that once you do that, you're going to take the fall. So I want you to be careful when you work yourself up to this. Make sure you practice it a lot from a seated position first before you move up to the squat. Even though we're just maybe 6 inches or so off the ground, sticking that leg out there is kind of a point of no return. Once you do it, you are going over. So, again, notice this position is exactly the same as when we were seated. I've got one leg up. Could hit the ground with this foot if I needed to or had to, or just hit the ground. Doesn't really matter. I'm here. My chin is tucked. I've got my hand in the right position, not too close, not too far. Of course, the big difference is it was a little more of a fall this time, as you saw. When that leg goes out straight, it's coming on. And you do not want to land on your elbow when you do that. So that's the end of our break fall session for today. So a couple of things. First is don't let it intimidate you. Just start slowly, take your time, don't get hurt. What surface should you be on when you do the break falls? Well, you can have a mat that's like this mat or any kind of mat. Yoga mat works just fine, maybe a couple yoga mats together. You could do it in the grass. So any kind of surface really that you want to be on and that you're comfortable with. Practice frequently. The more you do it, the more it becomes part of your muscle memory. And in a fall, that's really all the time there is. There's no time to think during a fall. We just want to be automatic about what we do. And the only way we get automatic is by doing it over and over again. The best example I can think of for that would be tying your shoes. It took you a while to learn how to tie your shoes, but now you can tie your shoes, watch TV, and talk to somebody at the same time, and all of a sudden your shoes are tied. It's the same thing for these break falls. So when you're watching the videos for your own practice sessions, be sure to use the pause button, or perhaps you have slow motion, and study those movements so you can repeat them. And also, before you leave today, take a moment to fall on our like and subscribe buttons. And be sure to leave your comments and questions below. See you next time.
Get on safely today.